All right, guys, for the next video, I'm going to show you how to subtract fractions. I'm going to assume that we can skip our subtracting normal fractions and go straight to mixed numbers, since subtracting is pretty much the same as addition, except for you subtract. But I'm going to show you how to subtract with mixed numbers again when you need to regroup, when you don't have enough from the first fraction to subtract the second fraction. So let's take a look. Where did it go? There it is. 2 1/2 minus 1 3/5. The first thing that I notice is that the denominators are not the same, so I'm going to make them the same. But I am going to rewrite the fractions, just the fractions down here for the 1/2 and 3/5. Makes more sense for my brain. Now I'm going to make the denominators the same by multiplying them by each other. So this is times 5 times 5. This one's times 2 times 2. So let's go ahead and rename the fractions now. Now we have 5 over 10, and then we have 6 over 10. So there are our fractions renamed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to erase this part of the screen just so I have room. I don't want to run out of room on you. And now I'm going to include the whole numbers. So I'm going to write 2, and then I'm going to use this 5/10 because we renamed it, minus, make sure I use that 1, that whole number 1, 6/10. So if I look at this fraction, these two fractions, I notice that I cannot take 6 away from 5. Real quick, I'm going to erase these guys again so we can go from there. But you'll notice that I cannot take 6 away from 5. So that means I need to borrow from this 2 right here. I know that that 2 represents 2 wholes of 10 over 10. Or all I'm going to do, I don't need to change colors for this, I guess. Yes, I do. I like to change colors. I'm going to take 1 away from the 2, so that becomes a 1. And I'm going to add 10 to the 5. Plus 10, add the denominator to the numerator. And that gives me 1 and 15 over 10 minus 1 and 6/10. So now I can subtract pretty easily. 1 minus 1 is 0, so I know that whole number won't matter. 15 minus 6 is 9. 10 minus 10, well, you don't do that. The denominators stay the same, so 9 over 10. So my final answer is 9 over 10. Hopefully that helped you guys, and you'll be able to do your assignment. I'm going to try to X out of this and get myself to stop sharing.